Kerry was so... she's such a truthful actress, and I really enjoyed working with her in every single scene that we had together, and I think we both brought out, I don't know, just a... we brought out a real desire to find the root of the emotions of the scenes that we were in, and yeah, I was mesmerised by what she did, actually. I think there's a real simplicity and honesty. I think she's an incredibly honest actress. Jason was fantastic to work with. He was very giving, very hard-working, totally committed. We really gave each other, you know, 150% every single take. He really pushed himself, and physically pushed himself. He was required to do a lot of heavy lifting in this, and you know, he was knocked about by all manner of apes, and you know, dragged around and beaten up, and you know, and then went for the heart of the emotion. And he's just been so devoted to getting under the skin of Cobra and mining it for all it's worth, and he's brought a great deal of humour to it. He's made Cobra very anarchic, and so again, a multi-dimensional character, because he could have just been this very dark nemesis character that is just, you know, bad through and through, but you just totally, at times you're really swayed into believing his ethos. You understand where he's coming from. And because Toby has a real, you know, he has got this fantastic ability to switch between being very, very, you know, innocent, and looking into his eyes, he can be, he has that sort of, yeah, like, you can see how vulnerable that character is. People, I think, assume that the performance capture process is going to be alienating to an actor who's playing a live-action character, but actually, I think they just forget after about 5 minutes. Once you get over looking into, you know, my face when I've got lots of dots all over it and a head-mounted camera. Once you've literally been in that situation for 5 minutes, I think they were both maybe wary of how that might be, playing an entire movie out opposite an actor in a performance capture suit, but they didn't even think about it. I know they didn't, and it meant nothing after literally a few minutes of acting with each other, because actors are actors, and they look into each other's eyes and they know whether the other person's being truthful or not, and that's what the whole of this is, all of this is about. So they gave themselves totally to it, and I really admire them for that. What's wonderful about performance capture technology as a technology is that it improves with every movie. There's always, the envelope's always being pushed. Different solutions are needed for the art and craft of making it more of a transparent technology, so you're not aware of it. Obviously, shooting on these locations was a huge challenge, because there were extreme weather conditions. Performance capture isn't about, you know, sort of doing gross body movements and pantomiming. It's actually where it's at its most powerful is in its stillness, and having the brave, you know, being brave enough to you know, hold a close-up and to internalise and not feel you having to demonstrate your apeness. The great thing about facial capture is it captures absolutely every individual thought and subtlety and emotion very, very clearly, and the cameras all fill, you know, the multitude of performance capture cameras around you do the same as a very close-up camera.